I started a simple morning routine that changed the way my body felt and functioned. Every morning, for 7 consecutive days, I prepared a specific drink immediately after waking. By the fourth day, I noticed changes that were subtle but undeniable. My energy levels were higher, my sleep was deeper, and by the seventh day, I could see more muscle definition. This was not a supplement or a gimmick. It was a method to trigger my body's natural repair mechanisms at the cellular level. It worked through stem cell activation, autophagy, and mitochondrial support, processes that decline as we age, especially after 40. The results I experienced highlighted the power of targeting the biology behind fat storage, metabolic slowdown, and tissue regeneration. As humans age, our cells undergo decades of metabolic stress, insulin spikes, inflammation, and oxidative damage. Stem cells, the body's repair system, become less active. Fat-burning processes slow, mitochondria become sluggish, and the body struggles to regenerate damaged tissue. This is particularly pronounced after age 40, when metabolic wear and tear begins to accumulate. Deep visceral fat tends to resist dieting and exercise because the cellular machinery responsible for energy use is no longer functioning efficiently. To reverse these effects, we need interventions that operate at the cellular level, supporting both repair and metabolic renewal. One of the key biological processes we can leverage is autophagy. Autophagy is the body's natural cleanup system. It identifies damaged or old cells and cellular components, including organelles and proteins, and recycles them. This process allows the body to create new, healthy cells in place of the damaged ones. You can think of it as an internal maintenance program, clearing out cellular debris so your body can function optimally. Scientific studies have demonstrated that autophagy declines with age, but can be triggered through specific interventions such as fasting, certain polyphenol, and timed nutrient intake. When autophagy is activated, mitochondria, the powerhouses of the cell, become more efficient, insulin sensitivity improves, and fat becomes easier to mobilize for energy. Stem cells are another critical component of this regenerative process. These are specialized cells capable of developing into various tissues and repairing damage throughout the body. As we age, the regenerative capacity of stem cells decreases, which is why injuries, illnesses, and metabolic decline take longer to resolve. Research from initiatives such as the USC Stem Cell Program and the Columbia Stem Cell Initiative has shown that fasting followed by nutrient refeeding can rejuvenate stem cells. In one study, older mice exhibited improved stem cell function after fasting, and similar effects were observed in human trials. By activating stem cell regeneration, tissues and organs regain their ability to repair themselves, and metabolic processes are restored closer to youthful efficiency. The drink I used each morning is specifically designed to support these mechanisms. It works through multiple pathways. It activates autophagy, triggers stem cell proliferation, improves mitochondrial function, and supports metabolic flexibility. Polyphenol, which are abundant in certain botanicals, play a central role in these processes. Compounds like quercetin, resveratrol, and curcumin have been shown to regulate autophagy, improve mitochondrial health, and support stem cell function. Clinical research demonstrates that polyphenol enhance insulin sensitivity, reduce oxidative stress, and contribute to tissue repair. By combining these compounds in a concentrated morning drink, we can maximize their effect during the early hours of the day, particularly when the body is still in a fasted state. Fasting is another essential component. A brief morning fast or caloric restriction primes the body to enter a regenerative mode. When consumed in the fasted state, the drink acts as a caloric restriction mimetic, signaling the body to activate repair processes without the stress of complete food deprivation. Fasting triggers autophagy, reduces inflammation, improves insulin sensitivity, and prepares stem cells for renewal. After the fasted period, nutrient intake further supports these processes, providing the raw materials the body needs to rebuild and strengthen tissues. The combination of fasting and nutrient-rich compounds is synergistic, amplifying the body's natural repair and fat-burning mechanisms. Here's the recipe I used. Start your morning with 12 to 16 ounces of high-quality water, ideally reverse osmosis or natural spring water, at room temperature or slightly warm. Add 1 tablespoon of high-quality extra virgin olive oil, ensuring it is not mixed with seed oils or rancid. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in polyphenol that support autophagy and mitochondrial function. Next, add 1 tablespoon of collagen peptide powder, which provides amino acids necessary for tissue repair. Then, include half a teaspoon of turmeric extract, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon of quercetin-rich extract, and a pinch of high-quality sea salt. Stir these ingredients together and consume the drink within 10 minutes of waking. For optimal results, avoid eating or drinking anything else for at least 30 to 45 minutes, allowing the body to remain in a fasted state and fully activate autophagy. Avoiding harmful substances is equally important. Seed oils like canola, soybean, corn, sunflower, safflower, cottonseed, and grapeseed oils promote inflammation and can interfere with the regenerative process. Artificial sweeteners, sugary drinks, refined carbohydrates, excessive alcohol, and smoking should also be avoided. Consuming healthy fats throughout the day, such as olive oil, avocado oil, butter, ghee, beef tallow, and coconut oil, supports autophagy, mitochondrial renewal, and fat mobilization. Quality hydration and consistent sleep of 7 to 9 hours further enhance the effectiveness of this routine. Light physical activity, such as walking, after consuming the drink helps to support metabolic activity and improves overall energy expenditure. Results vary depending on individual metabolism, age, and body composition. During the first week, you may notice mild alertness and a reduction in hunger. By the 3rd or 4th day, increased focus, improved fat loss, and slightly slimmer measurements may appear. By the 7th day, energy levels, metabolic efficiency, and even visible muscle definition may become evident. These results are directly tied to cellular renewal and improved mitochondrial function, rather than merely caloric restriction or exercise. Individuals with more weight or metabolic imbalance may experience even faster and more noticeable results. Scientific research underpins these strategies. Polyphenols such as quercetin, resveratrol, and curcumin have been shown to induce autophagy in multiple studies. They also support mitochondrial biogenesis, which increases the number and efficiency of mitochondria in cells. Fasting or caloric restriction activates stem cell regeneration, improves insulin sensitivity, and promotes cellular cleanup. Clinical trials in humans and animal models demonstrate that intermittent fasting, polyphenol supplementation, and specific nutrient timing can restore stem cell function, improve mitochondrial health, and enhance metabolic flexibility. The drink's compounds and timing are designed to leverage these mechanisms, providing maximum impact in the morning hours. Biomarkers can be used to track improvements, though practical home testing is limited. Fasting blood glucose between 70 and 90 milligrams per deciliter, ketone levels at or above 0.5 millimoles per liter, fasting insulin between 3 and 6 μIU/ml, and A1C under 5.2% indicate that autophagy, stem cell activity, and mitochondrial function are likely being supported. Devices like fingerprick glucose meters or continuous glucose monitors can help track glucose and ketones. These indicators provide insight into the body's metabolic state and the effectiveness of the fasting and nutrient regimen. This protocol is particularly beneficial for individuals over 40, prediabetic or insulin-resistant individuals, and those seeking to optimize health and metabolism. Fat storage, insulin resistance, and slow metabolism are often compounded by aging, chronic inflammation, and mitochondrial decline. Activating autophagy, supporting stem cell renewal, and optimizing mitochondrial function can reverse some of these changes. By improving cellular energy production and tissue repair, the body becomes more capable of burning stored fat, maintaining lean mass, and enhancing overall vitality. Beyond daily practice, combining this approach with longer fasting periods can provide additional benefits. Extended fasting, such as 24 to 36 hours without food, activates deeper autophagy, stimulates stem cell proliferation, and increases mitochondrial turnover. While extreme fasting should be approached carefully and may not be suitable for everyone, research demonstrates its ability to rejuvenate cellular function and improve metabolic health. Pairing these fasting periods with nutrient-rich drinks during feeding windows amplifies the regenerative response and supports ongoing fat mobilization. The drink's effect on mitochondria is especially important. Mitochondria are responsible for producing cellular energy. With age, damaged mitochondria accumulate, reducing energy production and impairing fat burning. Autophagy removes these dysfunctional mitochondria, while stem cell-driven regeneration and polyphenol help create new, efficient mitochondria. The combination restores metabolic flexibility, improves insulin sensitivity, and enhances the body's ability to use stored fat as fuel. This shift from energy storage to energy utilization is crucial for reversing age-related fat accumulation and supporting long-term metabolic health. This approach is more than fat loss. It is a systemic reset. By cleaning out cellular debris, restoring stem cell function, and optimizing mitochondrial activity, the body's regenerative capacity is renewed. Energy levels rise, cognitive function improves, sleep deepens, and overall health markers shift toward optimal ranges. The impact is noticeable in appearance, physical performance, and metabolic health. Over time, these changes support sustained weight management, reduced inflammation, and improved cardiovascular and metabolic function. Practical application requires consistency and attention to quality. Water quality, high-grade polyphenol, and healthy fats are essential to achieve results. Avoiding inflammatory foods and maintaining a fasted window allows the body to fully engage its repair mechanisms. Combining this practice with lifestyle factors such as movement, hydration, sleep, and stress management enhances outcomes. The synergy between nutrient timing, fasting, and cellular support compounds amplifies the body's natural healing and regenerative pathways. For those seeking measurable outcomes, tracking fasting glucose, ketone levels, and insulin provides insight into the protocol's effectiveness. Improvements in these biomarkers correlate with enhanced autophagy, stem cell activity, and mitochondrial function. Individuals with insulin resistance or prediabetes may experience particularly pronounced benefits, as the protocol targets underlying cellular dysfunction that contributes to fat accumulation and metabolic imbalance. This protocol also complements other metabolic interventions, such as low-carbohydrate or ketogenic strategies. Using eggs, healthy fats, and intermittent fasting alongside the morning drink can further enhance fat mobilization, curb cravings, and improve metabolic efficiency. By creating an environment that supports autophagy, stem cell activation, and mitochondrial renewal, the body can return to a more youthful, efficient state, improving energy, appearance, and overall health. In conclusion, this simple morning ritual, drinking a nutrient-rich blend immediately after waking, maintaining a brief fast, and avoiding inflammatory foods, leverages the body's natural regenerative systems. Autophagy clears damaged cells, stem cells regenerate tissues, mitochondria become more efficient, and metabolism shifts from fat storage to fat utilization. Over 7 days, measurable changes in energy, fat loss, and physical appearance can be observed. Continuing this protocol supports ongoing cellular renewal, metabolic optimization, and improved health markers. For those seeking to reverse decades of metabolic stress, improve fat-burning capability, and enhance overall vitality, this approach provides a scientifically supported, practical, and sustainable method.